Hello, my name is Keith Kelly. I'm going to try to show you some simple things with the Spike Prime training so that I can show you some basic robot training that's going on. If you have any questions, I'll have questions at the end as well. I'm going to go through the basics. Basically, I'm going to introduce you to the kit and kind of show you what you get in the kit from you start. Then going to go and show you how to update the hub, how to connect the Wi-Fi to the hub, and talk about the software. And then I'll end talking about the management, how you manage it in class. I've been using it. I've been teaching integrated technology since 2005 at Nokomis Regional Middle School. And we've been using some of these Lego kits. I've had some since, I've used Mindstorms for this, and I've had them since last year. So I'm going to try to focus on the kit that you guys get in the box that comes. And I'm doing the Lego Prime. The Essential kit is very similar to the Lego Prime kit that we have. Pretty much the same thing, just a little bit less of the motors and a few things of that nature, and I can talk about that too as well. So when you get the box, you're going to get basically a complete Lego Prime robot kit. The cool thing is on the back, it shows you all the parts. Okay, you get the sticker. They give you the tray. Everything out. Everything's kind of color coded. Everything's labeled. The state also bought some extra kits. Bought you Prime Principal kits too as well. That just gives you some extra parts. All the bagging, if you look at the bag, everything is number coded. You get motors, you get your sensors, you get your brick, and your basic part. The bottom of the kit is where most of your parts will go. Your motor, take them out of the bags. Your sensors, the sensor you're going to get, you get a color sensor that can tell lights, can tell the difference between certain colors. You'll get a ultrasonic sensor, like this is like in essence a bat, the pinging noise. This can do distances, okay? You'll get a touch sensor or force sensor, okay? Motor-wise, you get two of the smaller motors that are like longer, and you get one of the bigger motors, kind of a larger unit that you get. The motors have plug in just like all the connectors. There's only a set way to be able to plug it in. Comes with a brick, and you have the battery. Comes built in. It's notched to only go one way. Click, and you have it in, and that's basically your robot. You can see that it is labeled A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, that becomes important when kids are plugging things in. These notches go right in for plugging in. They only go a certain way when you plug them out. We'll talk later on, but you get the power button, you get the Wi-Fi connector button, and you'll see your speaker, and later on we'll talk about in their software for the gyro, like how the balancing one. Now there's more bracketing that comes with it as well. You get a set of wheels, struts. Basically, we dump these at the bottom of the kit so the kids can use them. So you'll get a basic tire, basic struts. Just a little note, Legos they give you numbers, and they'll say this is a 3, this is 12. It's by the number of dots on it. So as you count how many of these dots, that's what that number, that piece would be called of that type. They come with labeling labeling on it. A couple things. This one, I'd recommend. This is the big sticker. You're going to put it, find a place on your box that you're going to want to put it on. And we'll talk about this later in management, but you're going to want to number everything. They come and they show you in the picture where these will go. So each slot, so this is a 1. You line it up, put it in. You can see 2. 3 and 4. Okay. Once you have the box labeled, then you can, the pieces, you know, the pieces fit right in. So for example, 1 set goes in. So if you cut, you can dump 1 and all the parts for 1 will go in there. And then, so that's your one tray. Now, again, all the bracing and all the other ones that go on the bottom. You do get a power cord for your hub. That USB that you can plug into a hub for powering. So USB. This end clicks in the back. I recommend one thing you got to talk about when you're building with the kids is tell them, especially when they do free builds, not to block so you can't get to charge it. I'll show you some samples, but certain of the robots, if they build the backwards in a way, then you can't get into for plugging. The battery is about a 4-hour battery, and I'll talk about USB and all of that. I do mark mine at the top so I know which, because I can just, when I'm plugging, I can see, oh, I just put a little black dot on top of it, and I know, oh, that's the direction for it to go. Now we have the tub. Oh, I will point out you have little stickers to mark, to put it on, to mark it. Well, and again, the more you label these, the better off you are. Come up with a naming convention because you'll have so many Legos robots in a thing. You can actually, so you can see mine. So I have tons. So everything is labeled by the numbers. I actually have been taking these numbers that are on the bags and using them, sticking them on my robots for that number as well. You can print something too as well. So I'm going to put on the rest of the stickers. So I put the rest of the stickers on, and I have my tub, and the same thing applies. Your kit does come with little elastics. See, they're little elastics. You might want to pull them out and keep them and then hand them out as they're being used rather than putting them in the kit. That's up to you. Now, they give you an extra pack, a 13, and these are like extra pieces. You can tuck that away. I have some tubs, some thin, narrow tubs, and I'll talk about this in management, but small, thin tubs at the bottom that I put these extra pieces are. You'll always find too is you're going to want to plan on every year at the end of the year adding a few pieces that you'll have a run on some pieces for some reason. For, you know, every year, for example, this year, these little feet my kids have liked to lose this year, so I'm going to have to get more of those. Or these little arm stretchy things, and then boom, put that on. And then you have your completed kit there. I recommend putting a number on them. I actually label the boxes too as well, and I'll show you. So I put a number on the box itself. I put a number on the side. I write it on so it's in multiple places. I put a number on the unit itself. And then I actually write numbers here underneath and on here, because what they'll do is they'll set this down and they'll grab another kid's thing, and in the end they'll have two of the same. They'll have two of the 1 through 4s and on the same one. So if you want to label as much as possible. Actually, in this one, the kid from box 12 has put the wrong one in there as well. So you can see But the more you can label, the better off you are. All of my bricks get labeled too as well. You do get this kit comes, so it's extra stuff for you. You can keep it off the side, but I put it right in with the kits. It's an extra set of wheels. I use these when I give them free build time. An extra bracing. You have a yellow one and now you have a blue one. So you get a little bit more of these. Okay. We can take these motors and there's little stickers too to place them on the motor. So you can label them too as well. I like to take this one and put it in number 3 where all the small ones are. Comes with the extra pouch. And this one you can do some sorting and do that, or you can put it on the bottom depending on how you want to sort it. I'll have the kids do some sorting around this too as well. But so there's your basic kit that you have. And that's part 1.